Hello everybody, my name is Omega Ethan and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys my picks for the top 10 worst Marvel skins in Fortnite. As a reminder, if a skin is on this list, it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, just that it's one of my least favorite ones. And as always, this list is just my opinion, so if you don't agree, that's totally okay. Alright, let's get into it. Kicking off this list, at the number 10 spot, I chose Loki God of Stories. If you watch my top 10 Marvel skins video, you'll know that the Loki TV series is one of my favorite Marvel shows of all time. However, this skin really misses the mark for me. I mean, it does look somewhat like Loki clothing-wise, but the face on this skin just makes Loki look like an absolute Chad, in my opinion. And on top of that, there just isn't really anything highly detailed or unique about this skin, but it's not the worst, so that's why it's at the number 10 spot. Alright, coming in at number 9, I chose Drax. This is another example of a character I do like, just done in a way that I don't think brings it justice. There is a lot of them on this list. Drax is a really cool character, and I'm glad he's in Fortnite, but this skin is not great in my opinion. It just feels very drab to me, like all of the colors are somewhat hard to separate from each other, if that makes sense. For example, his markings or tattoos, or whichever, are orange, but it's almost difficult to see them on him because they chose such a faded orange color. But overall, this skin just doesn't meet my expectations. Next at number 8 is another skin from the Guardians of the Galaxy pack, and it is Mantis, another character that I was excited to see come to Fortnite. And on this one, the actual outfit isn't that bad, but I don't know what they were doing on the face part of this skin. Like, first of all, it looks nothing like the actress, and yes, I understand maybe they couldn't get the rights to her likeness, but they still could have done way better than what they gave us. It just looks very, like, uncanny valley in a way. And when they've given us amazing face models for original characters time and time again, I just can't help but think why they couldn't do that here. Coming in at number 7 is StarLord. Again, I'm not sure what happened here. Like, StarLord is such an amazingly designed character, and in this they just reduced him into like a guy with a long sleeve white shirt and a vest. And I feel like half of the detail on this skin is just completely unnecessary. Like, there are so many different straps going on around his body, and the red bandana tied around his arm I don't really see the point of. Also, I think his hairstyle, like, he's got a lot going on here, and it's pretty stupid looking. I think they could have done a lot better, and that's why it lands at number 7. Alright, at the number 6 spot, I chose Iron Man Zero. Now, I understand this skin is supposed to be like the Hulkbuster, and that's fine, and there's nothing really wrong with the skin design. Like, I don't look at it and think it's awful. The only reason it's on this list is because of how big it is. In my opinion, big skins in Fortnite just don't get along very well, and I could see someone using this in a different game mode, but if you use the skin in BR, you're just paying to lose. Like, you're going to be very visible. Personally, I just never use a skin like this, and that's why it's at number 6. Next, at the number 5 spot is Gamora. Listen, I told you guys from the start that there was going to be a decent amount of skins on this list that are just here because they don't do the character justice. And this is another one. I really wish they would have made this skin more like the movies. I don't really like the white and black outfit that she's got going on. And I'm not a huge fan of this character model. The green hair and green face kind of blend together. And I don't really like the orange bags under her eyes either. It's definitely not my favorite skin. Coming in at number 4 is one that hurts me deeply, and it is ShangChi. I would pay so much for an actual movie-style ShangChi in Fortnite. But unfortunately, we got this instead. And also, before you guys start typing in the comments saying that some of the skins on this list are just styled to be more like the comics, I do know that. I'm just saying they would have looked better if they went with the movie versions instead. Anyway, yeah, this skin isn't too awful, I guess, but I'm putting it up here in spite of not getting movie-accurate ShangChi. Alright, we are now into the top 3, and starting us off is none other than Clint Barton. This skin just feels incredibly lazy. Like, there are zero details on this skin. It's just a guy in a purple and black suit. And this skin costs 1,500 V-Bucks. Like, I have no idea why you would spend that many V-Bucks on a skin like this. It should have been like 800. It feels very low effort and low quality, and I am definitely not a fan of this skin. Next up at number 2 is Cable. Now, I might get hate for this, and that's okay, but I really don't like this skin. Yet again, it's a pretty massive skin, but it's also just ugly, in my opinion. I don't like the color scheme at all. It's very bulky, and it's definitely not a skin I would use. It also came in a pack with Domino and Psylocke, which are two amazing looking skins, so it definitely gets overshadowed by those two. But overall, I just don't really like how this skin looks, and I think it's way too bulky for me to consider using it, even if I did like the design. Coming in at the number 1 spot, my least favorite / worst skin in my opinion is Taskmaster. I think this is an unpopular opinion, but this skin looks like hot garbage to me. I don't like the blue and orange together, and then they threw in the gray as well, and it just looks bad to me. Not to mention he's got that classic Superman thing going on where he's got underpants over his normal pants, and that definitely looks weird in my opinion. I also don't love the brown straps he has all over the place. I just don't think any of it comes together to make a good skin, and I would never use it. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. If you did enjoy this one, which you might not have because I'm hating on Marvel, but if you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like, or don't, totally up to you. Also, let me know your picks for this list in the comments below, and subscribe for more content like this. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.